Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today I'll be talking about some side couples in BL series that I believe deserve their own series. I must confess, there have been several instances where I've found myself rooting for the second couple more than the main couple. And that's what prompted me to create this video. So I hope you'll find it engaging. That being said, let's get straight into the video. Number 1. Neo and Lewis from Fish Upon the Sky and the Eclipse. I have been a huge fan of Neo and Lewis since their appearance in Fish Upon the Sky, and my admiration for them only grew stronger after the eclipse. I find it really surprising that the two have never had their own dedicated BL series until today. They are one of the best pairs that I've seen as a side couple, and they definitely need their own series together. Whilst I was very happy that Neo finally received a main role and also did an amazing job like I expected, I hope the two will get to work together again in the future. If not, I would adore seeing Lewis take on a leading role. He is very talented, and I have no doubt that he would do really well. Number 2. Nat and Lewis from Kaseki, Dear to Me. While I acknowledge that Lewis and Nat shared a significant amount of screen time with the main couple, I think they still need to have their own series together. I found myself more invested in their storyline and eagerly anticipated their appearances in each episode. They added such a special dynamic to the show, which I think made the series better than it would have been without them. I found their chemistry to be particularly endearing, and their moments were very memorable. I was sad to see Kaseki Dear to Me come to an end, but I enjoyed their story from the beginning to the end. I hope that this will not be the last time I get to see these talented actors in a BL series. Number 3. Won Tae Min and Do Woo from Unintentional Love Story. Even though the characters' relationship never materialized, I still enjoyed watching them. I understood why this had to be, so I wasn't unhappy that they did not end up being together. Their upcoming spin-off movie of Unintentional Love Story makes me really excited, because I truly anticipated to see more from them as the main couple after Unintentional Love Story ended. I am very much looking forward to this movie's May 2020 for theatrical premiere, and I hope it will meet my expectations. Number 4. Mark and Ford from My School President. As we're all aware, Mark and Ford have been shipped since the series My School President. Despite the lack of overt romantic interactions between them in the series, I think it was pretty evident that Tiu had some romantic feelings towards Por. In my expectation, I believed the two would develop a romantic relationship or close friendship at one point. But that did not transpire, and I felt disappointed. Of course, we were fortunate enough to catch a glimpse of their relationship in our Sky 2, but I still felt that it wasn't enough. I am quite eager to see Mark and Ford receive their own series if possible. I believe it would do really well. Number 5. Copter and Sewer from La Pluie. I found the enemies to lovers trope in Tian and Lamfan's story to be particularly interesting and engaging. The way their animosity towards each other gradually gave way for romantic feelings was really beautiful to see. They were just as interesting as the main couple, which made the series more enjoyable. Unfortunately, the ending left me with many unanswered questions, such as whether there will be a second season for the series or a spin-off for the side couple. If this happens, I'll be really delighted. If not, it would be really exciting if they get their own series. As much as they had a happy ending, I still need to see more from them, so I really think they deserve to have their very own series. Number 6. Pod and Goin from Dark Blue Kiss. If you have watched Dark Blue Kiss, you must be aware of the exceptional chemistry between Mork and Sun. I long for the days when Pod was featured in more BL series, as it's been quite some time since I've seen him in one. During the time I watched Dark Blue Kiss, I found myself enjoying Sun and Mork's story more than any other. And I appreciate how both characters are able to form meaningful connections with multiple partners, showcasing their versatility and chemistry and improving their acting skills every time. This pairing will always hold a special place in my heart, and I wish them all the best in their careers. Number 7. Perth and Taylor from My Engineer. It is fascinating that I found myself drawn to this couple, despite the fact that Ram displayed minimal verbal communication towards King. It was something different to me, and I found it interesting because it was still evident that he held strong feelings for King. Although Ram may have been somewhat reserved in his communication, I really enjoyed watching their feelings for each other develop. And it would be amazing to see them in their very own BL series. Unfortunately, given the time that has passed since they worked together in My Engineer, it may be too late for such a development, but I felt compelled to express my interest nonetheless. Number 8. Pearl and C from Laws of Attraction. Although the tale of the two characters' romance seemed to progress at a somewhat hasty pace, I still found it quite enjoyable. The moments they shared together were truly delightful, and I adored the way T went above and beyond as a bodyguard, showing a lot of care and affection for Ton. It was truly touching and showed how much he valued their childhood bond. I'm very eager to see a series that concentrates exclusively on these actors and allows me to fully appreciate their narrative without it feeling rushed. Number 9. Saint and Vin from Step by Step. I couldn't help but feel a bit let down by the lack of screen time for this couple in the series. Despite the decent runtime the series had, I feel that the creators overlooked the development of the second couple, even though they were the best part for me. As the main couple's narrative began to lose momentum, I still managed to find pleasure from their presence. I was really invested in their journey and was excited to see more of their story development, but unfortunately, I was left disappointed because it didn't work out the way I had anticipated. And it is a shame, because I genuinely think they had great chemistry and are definitely one of my favorite side couples so far. Number 10. Jo Chan Hyun and Park Hyang Seop from June and June. From the provided background of the two in the series, it was pretty difficult to determine if they had been involved romantically before, or if one liked the other. So I was really unsure about including them in this video. However, based on my observation, it appeared that there may have been a romantic connection between them. And even though I barely got to see them together often, I liked their interactions. So hopefully they can be casted in their own BL series too. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video.